We had some good news today. The Fed didn't raise rates again today. The bad news, the economy still sucks, particularly if you're looking to buy a home.
That is true. Right now, potential home buyers are facing a 30-year fixed rate mortgage that's inching closer and closer to 8%. But the rates have been creeping up for so long that the impact is now creeping up on home builders. Joining us now
is Jim Tobin of the Home Builders Association. Jim, good to see you. Thanks for joining us on the bottom line. So let's talk interest rates, impact on new home construction. How are you guys feeling it?
Oh, it's hurting us. Our builder sentiment is down over the last 3 months. They're finally starting to feel the pinch of these high interest rates that, like you said, are starting to creep up to 8%. The reality is that borrowing costs that our builders have to go through in order to buy land and develop it and put a house on it, it's hurting them. It's over 10% for some of those loans. But the real impact is that just home buyers are sitting on the sidelines because of those the potential for 8% interest rates. So the whole market is locked up. You got existing homeowners that don't want to move because they're sitting in 3 or 4% mortgages and they're not willing to trade those for 7% mortgages.
And that's part of the problem, right? The fact that those people are not moving at this point and there's not a lot of inventory on the market. So typically you'd expect at 8% borrowing costs, the prices would come down. The prices are not coming down the way we've seen them move inversely in the past, Jim. So when it comes to how to sort of break this market in some way, it's not going to be the mortgage rates coming down anytime soon, but the hope would be that you'd have new inventory, and that's why the home builders are even more important right now.
That's right. The first thing was good news today was that the Fed decided to keep rates steady. So that's the first move, that hopefully we get some sanity in the mortgage rates now and they start to come off their highs. But more importantly, the only game in town right now is a new home. In fact, we're making up a larger percentage of the for sale market. Almost 30% of the homes for sale are brand new homes as opposed to existing homes. So now is the time for the government to be a partner, fight those high interest rates by getting out of our way, which means lowering regulations, which means putting more land in the pipeline and giving us an opportunity to hire more workers, more skilled laborers. That's really what it's going to take. Policymakers need to help out the Fed here. While they combat high interest rates, we need to combat supply.
So, Jim, you're talking about the government partnering with you to actually lighten the load. I chaired the subcommittee on housing and insurance, dealt with the home builders quite a bit. And I'm going to pull this stat out of the top of my head that we talked about a lot when I was on the committee, which I think 30% of the cost of building a new home comes back to rules and regulations, many of them frivolous and stupid. And if there was some reform in how we have the rules around new home construction, that could also bring down the cost of home builders stepping in and engaging in a market where the home buyer actually needs more supply.
That's right. We're not anti-regulation, but we're anti-frivolous regulation. The real secret here is that when lawmakers, whether it's on Capitol Hill like yourself or in the regulatory agencies here in D.C. or even at your local and state government, if they just took a moment to think about the impact of those regulations on housing, I think we'd have a whole different regulatory environment and more people would be able to afford a home in America.
I hear you. If they just took a minute to think about a lot of things, I think it would be.
That expectation is too high, Jim.
It would be a lot better. But
think about the impact of the rules and regulations on the market. That would be shockingly refreshing. Jim Tobin, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. It's great.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.